What's up with you guys? It is your boy West Coast. So yo, man, a lot of you guys have been hitting me up asking me my thoughts and my opinions on my updated thoughts on Jamal Adams or a possible trade for Jamal Adams, because it definitely seems as if the Jets are doing everything that they possibly can to make it known that they're definitely willing to deal him this offseason. Whether that be before the draft or right after the draft, I definitely think the Jets have made it known that they possibly want to get rid of Jamal Adams. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I wanted to give you guys 3 realistic reasons on why the Dallas Cowboys should trade for Jamal Adams. First off, you guys know I'm a money man. I always want to deal with the money first because the money is always going to determine if this is doable. And the money meaning an extension. The Dallas Cowboys made it obvious via Mike Fisher saying that they were definitely prepared to give him an extension last year and that they would definitely be prepared to do it this year. What does that sound like to me? Is it sound like to me that all that money that, that they were possibly willing to talk to Byron Jones about, they'll just give it to Jamal Adams. And to be honest with you, I think you end up saving monies, because if you would have paid Byron Jones, you get a good player, but you play a guy like Jamal Adams, you get a superior player for a top notch. Like nobody has a problem giving Jamal Adams $16 million a year. Why? Because you're going to get the best player in the NFL at his position. So I mean, technically you're not even really losing any money or making any money. You're just moving the money from Byron Jones and you're just scratching it off his name and putting it on Jamal Adams. Because guess where that Byron Jones money is currently? Sitting in a bank account somewhere. Secondly, the second thing, the reason why I think it makes so much sense for the Dallas Cowboys to be interested in Jamal Adams is secondly because, man, his 6.5 sacks last year and his 12.5 over his career in the NFL, man, this guy is on pace to literally break the DB sack record, if there is one. And think about this, outside of Lamar Jackson next year, we only play 1, maybe 2 running quarterbacks. So, I mean, you put Jamal Adams in that box, you let him rush the quarterback, man, that's a whole nother account of sacks that you would never even think of. Now, the Dallas Cowboys, when it comes to sacks, we have always been, 25 to 30th ranked when it comes to sacks in the NFL. You get your safety in there that's already averaging about 3.5 his career and stud it out with 6.5 last year, you're definitely going to improve your defense and you're definitely going to have more balls in the air. And that pretty much goes to my third reason on why the Dallas Cowboys should sign a Jamal Adams is simply that, man. You get a guy like Jamal Adams, you put him in the box, you allow him to rush the quarterback. You know what that means? That means quarterbacks are throwing the ball quicker. That means the balls are getting out of the ball quicker. That means your DBs are going to have more opportunity to get their hands on the ball. So not only does Jamal Adams make your front four better, he makes your DBs better, and then it also allows you to not have to go into this year's draft and have to draft a cornerback with their 17th pick. Now, I'm just, I don't want to pick a corner with the top in the first round. Why? Because the Dallas Cowboys, we have not had luck with cornerbacks in the first round. I'm just being honest with you. Our history does not say we should pick one. But, I will say this. If you get Jamal Adams, man, you definitely are going to have the #1 rushing defense in the NFL. And I promise you, by week 7 or 8, when a lot of these quarterbacks are realizing that they don't have a lot of time to throw the ball, them balls are going to go in the air and your DBs are going to get their hands on the ball more. So you guys already know.